The ultimate showdown. 2 writers, 2 fanfiction scripts. And only you can choose which one wins. It's the fanfiction showdown.
Hello, welcome to the Fanfiction Showdown. My name is Ben O'Brien. We are here live today, and we are excited to bring to you the Fanfiction Showdown. And here's how it works, okay? 2 psychopaths that I've known for decades write a fanfiction script based along a theme or a universe, okay? This week, it's Batman. All right, and then they go head to head. We read their scripts, and then you decide you vote for who did better, and whoever wins. I don't even want to tell you what they get, but it's insane. So first of all, since we're reading scripts and there's multiple parts in the script, we have a special guest with us today. I'm super excited for her to be here. An old friend of mine from Baltimore. She's also a famous musician. She's in the band Y-Oak. She's in the band Flock of Dimes. She's in the band Bon Iver. Please welcome to the show, Jenn Wasner. Hi, Jenn.
Hey, hi everybody. How's it going?
Good. How's life treating you?
It's weird and lonely. So thanks for asking me to come and do this thing with you. It's nice to have some friends. Absolutely.
I'm so happy that we could, be your friends for this evening.
Very desperate. So yeah.
That's great. That's a great place to be. I'm also desperate.
Deeply.
All right. So, shall we introduce the contestants?
Me? Are you asking me? Yeah, I guess introduce them.
You're ready? Let's friggin'
I want to meet them. Who are they? I've never seen them before.
All right. Oh, yeah. Well, you're going to really like these people because they're pretty crazy.
We'll see.
All right. First up, I want to introduce to you guys. If you watch the Adult Swim streams, you may know him. He looks kind of like he looks kind of like a college radio DJ right now. Let's give it up for Robby Ratcliffe.
Thank you so much, Ben. Thank you for having. It's time for me to win, and it's time for Jenn to finally get to see how great I can be with writing with words with the script.
Yes,
happy that Jenn's here.
You've been waiting a long time to prove to Jenn what you can do.
Yes.
Cool. Rob, you look great. Can
Thanks.
You tell us what's this vest you're wearing?
The vest is a way for me to compress the beating heart that is that's within me. It's a compression vest, and it holds the heart in. It keeps the ideas coming out at a measured pace, because if I wasn't wearing the vest, it would be a machine gun of Batman ideas, of script ideas, and it would crowd out all other ideas. And I do still feel like it's important. The innovation and the competition of the show has to be retained and protected.
You're saying it's essentially like a thunder shirt, something you might put on a small scared dog during a thunderstorm.
Yes, but for screenwriting.
Okay, great. All right, so next we have, I'm really excited to introduce her. She's my second best friend. And she right now I'd say she looks kind of like she's kind of trying to secretly stream from a library or something, like not let anyone around her know. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting at this moment. But go ahead, it's Cricket Harrison.
Hi, Ben. Hello, everyone. Hi, Jenn. Hi, everyone watching at home. I'm so excited to be here. I want to clarify that Ben meant that I am his second best friend, not that I'm his second best friend.
No, I mean, I have a best friend and then you are next.
So I'm like I'm your second. You could say that I'm your second best friend, and I'm really thrilled about that. I'm thrilled to be here. I know it's a competition, and I do hope Robby loses, but I want to say to him before we start, there were times in my life where I never dreamed that I would have a friend as amazing or as talented as you, and no matter what happens, and I do hope it's that I win, but I just wanted to say I love you, Robby. I mean that, and you're going down because it's a fan fiction showdown.
Yeah, well, Ben, I understand that these script readings are timed, so if that could count against Cricket's time, because she talked for a very long time, and I almost got up to say I didn't get to say anything.
I'm sorry, you said a lot about your wardrobe, and if you look at both of our wardrobes, I think that it's clear who should
called a tech rehearsal.
More about her wardrobe.
We got it. Okay, so look, this is a good time. If I hold up this card, you guys, this means you have to be quiet. Okay, so that's the sound you hear. That means if you're not quiet, you get points removed, and that will influence how people vote. I don't know how, it just does. Okay, so first I want to say incredible display of sportsmanship from both of you. You're both complimentary, and yet the tension, the desire to win, the true hatred for each other is really coming through, as well as
Robby didn't compliment me once. And
that is fine, but that is okay. Robby, do you want to compliment Cricket real quick?
No, I don't come to. I'm not here to compliment friends.
I am. Sue me.
Okay.
In court.
Okay. All right. Done with that. So we're going to talk about today's theme a little bit. We're doing Batman. I don't know if you've ever heard of Batman. He's a cool guy. He's like this rich guy that he has a bunch of toys and stuff. He's like a rich white guy that lives in an old building, and underneath the building he put big car and like a giant computer and stuff, and he's got an old man that is obsessed with him that follows him around everywhere and stuff. And so we thought that would be a pretty cool universe to write something kind of you guys get this, right? I'm just gonna check my phone for a second. Anyway, so is there Robby, what you just sent me something? What is this?
I didn't send you anything.
You don't have something you're trying to show?
No. What is do you want me to do? Why? Is there something that you want me to show?
You just sent me something that you said you wanted to show.
Well, I don't know. You didn't say anything about it, so I didn't know if I should show it.
This isn't a showing show. It's a writing show.
Okay, Ben. Well, you got it out of me. I guess we're going to have to show this. I made a drawing that complements, I think, the script that I wrote pretty well. It's a Batman script. It's a Batman drawing. Ben.
It's not a drawing show.
I think I could really show it.
It's a
script show. I think it could give me some extra points.
My God.
Can we just... Okay, wait. I didn't... Yeah, I guess we should... Okay, so we're showing it.
Robby.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you were not here to compliment friends.
And so, Cricket, do you have a drawing or anything, or?
No. What? It's a writing show. I wrote a script. I wrote a beautiful script. I'm not a visual artist. Okay, I do a lot. I do music. My house is pretty clean. I'm sorry, I didn't see the red card.
Batman is a medium, is a multi-faceted medium. Thank you,
Robby?
Ben. I get those points. Thank you.
Robby? Okay. Thank you. All right. Look, I didn't know that Robby was going to... I didn't understand the picture thing. It kind of happened really quickly, and it doesn't count.
It can't count.
Cricket, I do agree with Cricket that it shouldn't count, but also at the same time, it is cool that he drew a picture, and it's really good. So if people can kind of both forget that happened because we don't want it to influence the voting, but also at the same time, because it is cool that he did it, if you could keep kind of the essence of that, the feeling of the picture in your heart for Robby, that would, I think, balance things out correctly. Okay, we have to move on because this is the fan fiction showdown. It's not to talk about the fan fiction showdown. Okay, so we're going to move on. There's a certain set of rules. Okay, you don't just write a script, you got to have rules. Okay, so let's bring up these rules. All right, here are the rules. First overall rules, no longer than 10 pages. One character must say we're about halfway through. Okay, that usually happens around the halfway point. Now, the specific rules to Batman. 1, something goes horribly wrong at a charity event. 2, a disgusting egg sandwich. 3, the line off with her head. 4, somebody tries to hand something to Batman, but both his hands are already full. 5, someone plays Russian roulette. 6, Catwoman says just because it feels bad doesn't mean it is bad. 7, Batman, or Bruce, hits a table so hard it breaks in half. 8, Alfred standing in a puddle. That happens. 9, Alfred says, Is it what they need, Master Wayne, or is it what you want? 10. Superman flies overhead.
I just want to say I drew the Batman behind those rules.
That should be disqualified because if I was gonna, I don't know.
All right, just so everyone knows, Cricket drew the Batman behind the rules.
Thank you, Ben.
Okay,
not a color Batman.
All right, so why do we have the rules? You might wonder. They have to hit all of those rules in their script, or that's some serious. There's no points, but that's points off. You know what I mean? So if they get something good in the script, I go like that, and we get a little. Once they hit one of the rules, they get one of the rules. I go, ding, it's great, right? And then I mark it off, and that equals something. So now we have to figure out who's going to go first. So we're going to do a little coin flip, kind of the classic sports thing. Here we go. Flip.
I think I'm going to win the coin flip. I just want to say that right now, right at the outset, because I do deserve to win the show.
The winner is Robby. Robby gets to go first.
That's fine. I go last.
Robby,
field advantage.
Can you introduce your script and also let us know who's going to be playing each part?
Yes. Batman. It's called Batman Future Imperfect. It is a script by Robby Ratcliffe, and it stars Batman. It stars me as Batman, and I think that just made the most sense. I think just in terms of the casting for Batman, and it stars Jenn Wasner, the very wonderful and talented musician and performer Jenn Wasner as Catwoman, and it also Cricket's in it as Alfred, who I think we can all say is the old man who is almost dead, just as if Cricket will die during tonight's episode.
Alfred's the heart of the Batman universe, and I'm the heart of the show. So
Great.
Thank you. It's a compliment.
And Ben, if you would do me the great honor of reading all of the action,
I would love to.
Within the script, because as you know, the scripts are not just characters and dialogue; they are also actions.
I would love to. I'd be honored, and I would love to.
I would love you for you to do that.
And just so you know, you're on the timer, so let me know when I can begin, and we will begin. This is your time.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready. Yes.
Okay. Here we go with Robby's script.
Batman Future Imperfect, 2020 by Robby Ratcliffe.
Great. Batman Future Imperfect. Screen turn on. Wayne Manor. Gotham. Daytime. Day 10 of Gotham being frozen solid by none other than the snowman himself, Mr. Freeze. Batman is really tired because he has been up for 10 days fighting Mr. Freeze. And also, Mr. Freeze is working with Clayface.
This is Batman's first line. It's cold.
Batman walks over to a nearby table with a giant glass of water on it. Flower vase size almost. He picks it up.
I'm so thirsty. I gotta hydrate before I leave here and fight. Off with their head.
That's it. You got one.
Batman. Off with their head.
No, we already got that.
Well, you have a line, Ben.
Off with their head.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm marking.
I gotta read the line a couple times to get it right. And I spit the water out.
Batman spits the water out.
Oh, the water's so cold it hurt my teeth. My teeth are sensitive because I haven't had a break to see a dentist or properly keep them clean.
In his anguish, Batman smashes the table. The water was on. That's a really good one. With his swollen hands. It breaks the table in half. The swollen hands have made him slightly stronger.
Broke a table? What am I now, Superman?
Just then, Batman sees Superman fly over Gotham on his way to outer space.
No, I'm not Superman. I'm just a man with sensitive teeth. Superman is Clark Kent.
Batman turns around and sees Alfred standing in the puddle of water, his now smashed glass.
Bad news, sir.
How could this day get possibly any worse?
The fight, the ice charity event Bruce Wayne held last night was reviewed in the society section of the Gotham Globe. The society section is on the first page. I don't understand that line.
Oh.
The society section is on the front page of the Gotham Globe. I don't know if I could make it any clearer than that.
The Fight the Ice charity event.
The Fight the Ice charity event. It's a charity event.
Oh, I see.
Fight the Ice.
Okay, can I take my line again?
Yep, go ahead.
The Fight the Ice charity event Bruce Wayne held last night, too, was reviewed in the Society section of the Gotham Globe. The Society section is on the front page.
Alfred hands Batman a newspaper. The headline reads, worst event to happen in Gotham in recent memory. Batman reads the first few lines.
While we can sure see the good intention of having Gotham's best and brightest punch massive blocks of ice for charity, it wasn't a good idea at all. It turns out when people punch ice, it makes their hands bleed, and then the ice melts. Blood and water get everywhere, and things get worse. Bruce Wayne's big ice punching charity event gets a D. We here at the Gotham Globe Society desk can only hope that this doesn't happen anymore. Well, Alfred, it seems like we can't get anything right. Can I at least... Sorry, really, can I at least have some breakfast?
Of course, Master Wayne, but even here I must disappoint you, because I went ahead and made your favorite breakfast, egg sandwich with those nasty, stinky eggs from the back of the fridge.
That's a stinky egg. There you go. Stinky egg sandwich. Great job.
I'm not going to lie, Alfred, even though I can tell you dressed it up. Even though I can tell you dressed it up with old world herbs and spices, it still smells like you dipped it in sewer water. Leave it on the table.
Very good, sir. Well, I can't quite do that. It seems that you've smashed it to pieces.
Nice.
Yes, it's the cold, you see. It makes my hands very swollen. With these swollen hands,
Batman chokes up with his emotions, riddled with memories of his smaller, warmer hands.
And you can't do it.
Go ahead.
I can see I'm not needed.
Wait.
Sir?
I'm gonna eat this fucking egg sandwich if it kills me.
I'd recommend you open a window before quaffing that sandwich, sir. It's liable to make you quite ill.
Alfred leaves the room. Suddenly, Catwoman appears. But luckily, Batman has still been wearing his mask this whole time, so she doesn't know he's really Bruce Wayne.
Batman, you're always in the last place I expect you to be.
Selina, always where I expect you to find you. I knew you'd be here. All I had to do was follow the clues.
Damn, what is that horrible smell?
An egg sandwich made with rotten eggs. Care to try it, or are you just here to steal jewels?
How about none of the above, Batman? I'm here to kidnap Bruce Wayne.
No!
Yes.
You can't!
Well, Batman, it seems like you and me are at a bit of a crossroads, you and I. Are a bit of a crossroads. Crossroads. You and I are at a bit of a crossroads. Looks like we're going to have to do this the hard way.
Catwoman takes a snub-nosed revolver out of her pocket, puts a single bullet in it, and spins the chamber.
Selina, what are you doing carrying around a thing like that?
Catwoman smiles and then points the gun at her own head.
Here's the deal, Bat Boy. If you don't let me kidnap Bruce Wayne right now, I'm going to pull the trigger.
I can't let you kidnap Bruce Wayne.
Catwoman pulls the trigger. Click, she survives. And that's Russian roulette, and that's one of the rules.
Whee! I feel crazy as hell. You want to let me kidnap Bruce Wayne or what?
This is halfway over. Put the gun away.
All right, this is where we're going to stop. We're going to take a break right here. This is time for a mid-script break.
Oh, wow. That's
all
halfway.
Right, let's jump over to the chat. Let's see what the chat has been saying. They say, DJ NDO says, are they reading chat? And what I have to say to you, DJ NDO, is yes, we are reading chat.
You are reading the chat.
So Emo Kidio wants to know why Catwoman is so evil all of a sudden.
Well, because it is, Catwoman knows that Batman likes her sometimes, so she's using that against him in order to get what she wants, which I think empowers her.
Okay, and then Lyle Chipperson wants to know, they just write, how did Robby do that? I don't know what they're referring to, but do you want to take it from there?
Well, I just kind of start, I start with a couple words like Batman and Gotham, and it just sort of carries me through, because I can just see that. and then all I need to know is just figure out like, okay, there's a bunch of people together, they're talking. What are they saying? They could be saying anything, and it just is automatic.
That's great. That's great. And then this one's for Cricket. KP Senti, friend of the show, says, "Oh my God, Cricket's outfit is pretty bomb."
Thank you, KP. That's very sweet. I appreciate it. But it's Robby's time, and I don't want to hog it.
Yeah.
So let's get back to Robby's
this counts against
script, in which Alfred is a very underdeveloped character. Thank you, KP Senti.
Oh, someone named Showbeast says, "I still think Robby's sweater wins." Anyway, we won't get into this. That's it. You know what? That's it for the mid-script break.
Wow.
Let's get back to the meat of the show. All right.
Should I read the last line?
Read it. Take it from "This is halfway over."
So Batman says, "This is halfway over" to Catwoman. Put the gun away. He's trying to get her to put the gun away.
Yeah. Batman makes a grab for Catwoman's gun. She gets a good long look at his swollen hands as she dodges back.
Whoa, hands!
Batman loses his balance and falls on his face.
Hellfire. At least this whole...
Catwoman looks like she's about to laugh but holds it in. Batman lies on the floor for a bit. He tucks his face into the crook of his arm.
He's like this. He's like, please put away the gun.
I'm putting it away. Will you please tell me what happened to your hands?
They're swollen because it's too cold, and they made me slightly stronger.
Like, how many points stronger?
I don't know, like 2.
Did they affect your balance?
No, I'm dehydrated. That's what's throwing me off balance. I tried to drink some water that Bruce Wayne's butler brought me as a gift, but it was too cold and it made my teeth hurt. I smashed the table.
I can't kidnap Bruce Wayne, and here you are drinking his water and smashing his tables. What a world. Here.
Catwoman takes some of those little disposable hand warmers out of a pouch attached to her leg. She tears the pouches open and hands them to Batman.
Hold these in your hands, one in each hand. There, that's it. Now you're holding both like a pro.
Ow, is it supposed to burn?
Does it really burn?
No.
Just hold them for a minute.
Just wanted to show you the time. We got 9 minutes, 44 seconds left.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Batman and Catwoman stay silent for a minute. During this minute, we see Batman's hands visibly shrink, but they still seem unnaturally large.
Can I hold your gun?
Why not? This day can't get any worse.
Catwoman holds the gun out to Batman. Batman looks at the gun for a full minute.
It doesn't say that.
It does say that.
No.
Cricket's right. It doesn't say that. I have to read it how it is. Batman holds the gun out to... I'm sorry. Catwoman holds the gun out to Batman. Batman looks at for a full minute and puts his head back on the floor.
I can't hold your gun. My hands are full of hand warmers.
I shouldn't be handing out my gun anyway.
My hands are turds.
They're just swollen.
No, they're bad.
Just because it feels bad doesn't mean it is bad.
Nice.
When you say it, do you mean both of my hands?
Batman and Catwoman both laugh for a long time.
Can I say that line again, Ben?
Which one?
The line that I said before the action?
Yeah.
I said it wrong.
It's your time, buddy.
So it's like Catwoman says, just because it feels bad doesn't mean it is bad. And then when I say, and I meant to say, when you say it, as in the word it, do you mean both of my hands? And that's what makes us laugh.
Okay. Much clearer.
I get it now. Okay.
Batman and Catwoman both laugh for a long time. Catwoman fires her gun in the air because she's laughing so hard.
Sick.
And that makes Batman laugh even harder. The sound of the gunfire going off has alerted Alfred. He comes barging into the room.
Finally. Master Batman! I thought Bruce Wayne was in here. My mistake. Big house. Ah, I see you've brought along Catwoman. Well, I'd better hide the family china.
No bother, Alfred. I was just leaving. Tell Mr. Wayne he can sleep easy tonight, because I'm not going to try kidnapping him at all.
Splendid news. Before you leave, may I offer you a may I offer a glass of warmed up water? You see, I served Batman a glass that was too cold, and well, things just have a habit, don't they?
Sure thing. I'd love a glass of warmed up water. Batman, are you going to let me drink this water all alone?
No, I'll have a glass of that special warmed up Alfred water myself. Before I go out and fight Mr. Freeze and Clayface again, I'm going to need to be hydrated.
Are you sure you wouldn't want your water in a saucer, Catwoman?
No.
My mistake. I will be right back.
Catwoman and Batman wait for Alfred to come back with water in real time. Alfred re-enters the room with 3 glasses of water on a tray.
It's been a long day, so I thought I might join you all in drinking water.
Why don't you go rustle up another glass and Bruce Wayne while you're at it? I'd love to see him drink water.
Master Wayne, he's been preoccupied because he lost a doctor's referral he needed to have for his appointment tomorrow. It's very important. It's out of network, you understand. He is trying to get his insurance company to make an exception.
Well, how do you like that? I might be warming up to Bruce Wayne after all.
Catwoman chugs her water and places the glass back on Alfred's tray.
Wow, you drank that water fast.
You better drink your before it, I assume water. You better drink your before it gets too cold and hurts your teeth. Before I forget, here's the web address of a place where you can buy these disposable hand warmers. http://www.
Those are forward slashes.
Forward slash, I'm sorry. They should, yeah.
Can you start again, because I'm kind of losing my place in the script.
From the top or from the HTTP?
Just from the top, the HTTP.
Just so you know, you got 5 minutes.
All right.
We're going to make this happen.
http://www.handwarmers-for-cold-hands.gotham.dcuniverse.
That's just the end of the sentence.
Oh, okay. .dcuniverse.
Yeah, period. Like that's the
period.
That's the
punctuation
.net,
mark.
.gov, yeah.
Adios, boys.
Catwoman flies away using her special wingsuit.
What a remarkable woman.
Indeed, Master Wayne. Best drink your water.
Alfred, this gives me an idea. What if I pour hot water on the whole city? Not that hot, more like very warm. All of Gotham. I don't know how I'll do it, but what if I do it? It could get rid of Mr. Freeze and Clayface at the same time.
Before you dump hot water all over everyone, excuse me, before you dump hot water all over everyone, ask yourself, is it what they need, Master Wayne, or is it what you want?
Batman takes a bite of the stinky egg sandwich. Blackout. Very good.
And
pretty amazing. I felt like I sort of ascended to a higher place with that one, and I don't know if I feel bad for Cricket. I feel bad because I don't think she can find her way there.
That's great, and it's time for Robby's questions. This is a time for chat to be asking Robby questions about his script, so that they can have all the information that they need when they want to be smart, well-researched voters. Let's see what they're saying. Shark Farts says, I like how he likes his hands to be small and warm. Relatable as fuck.
Yes, absolutely. Everyone knows that when Batman's hands get cold, they swell up, and I feel like that's something that's often overlooked in Batman comics and movies these days, so it was important for me to get that detail in there.
Great. Sort
of like when a secret villain shows up and it turns out to be a villain that you kind of knew about, but for some reason is more powerful. Shirt, S-H-U-R-T, Shirt, says, Robby, did you consider any other villains? I did consider 2 villains, Firefly and Poison Ivy, but to me the combination of Clayface and Mr. Freeze was so rarely done that it had to be them together. Okay, one more question. Why did Catwoman have that gun? Catwoman had the gun because she was planning to kidnap Bruce Wayne with the gun. It's a snub-nosed revolver, and everyone knows that that's what killed Bruce Wayne's family, so it was sort of a symbol of that. in addition to being a kind of active moment for her to enforce what she thinks as a law that is her exceptions to the law.
Okay. Now, I said that was the last question, but I have one last question, which is, why do you think Emo Kiddio wants to know, why do you think we should vote for your script?
I think you should vote for my script because it's shorter than Cricket's, and also it got all of the points that it was supposed to get, and also Batman's dialogue had a number of issues where people weren't reading the words that they knew would have been there. If
you were Batman,
it didn't matter.
You were Batman,
and it didn't matter what people are saying now because I think people were scuttling. We're attempting to sabotage.
Great. All right, that's great, Robby. You're just about out of time. Thank you, chat. Those were great.
Chat. Thank you. Please vote for me. Questions. Please vote for Batman Future Imperfect because it's the best script. It's the best. We had the best time.
I will say that
downhill from here.
Your script did have all the rules in it, and I will also say though that there were many words that were missing from it. So
yeah, but that's not here. That's neither here nor there.
I dropped something. Oh, there.
Well, in the time that Ben's getting the thing that he dropped, I'd like to also just plug the script and plug that Batman he goes through the entire arc. He starts with him breaking the table, Robby, and then by the end he has little air hands.
Okay, now it's time for Cricket's script. So it's Cricket's script time. Cricket, take it away.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for the honor. My script is called Make New Friends, but Keep the Old. It's written by me, Cricket Erison. Robby, I would like you to play the character of Batman.
Oh.
Yeah.
You sure you want to do that?
Yeah. Jenn, I would love if you would reprise your really wonderful turn as Catwoman.
I was hoping. Yeah, absolutely.
Ben, I would love it if you would read directions. Robby, I should say you're going to be playing young Bruce Wayne, old Bruce Wayne, and Batman.
Cricket, I think that should not. I think we should count some points against Cricket because that's three characters.
They're all one character. That's all one.
We're okay.
That's what. Jenn, Selina, Kyle, and Catwoman. You understand?
Oh,
I will
the same thing.
I will be reading the roles of old Alfred and young Alfred, and I'm ready. So take it away, Ben. This is Make New Friends, but Keep the Old.
Okay. Very excited. Okay. Interior Wayne Manor. Alfred stares down a hallway that looks miles long. The camera tilts, showing the vertigo that this fragile old man feels as he gazes down it. He's carrying a silver tray laden with junk. Bomb detonators, a 2-liter bottle of tequila, a few stray pearls covered in blood, moldy food, a VHS copy of The Remains of the Day, starring Anthony Hopkins. As we see him struggle to walk, we hear in voiceover,
I remember a time when walking meant doing one thing. It meant, quite simply, walking. I could walk without thinking about it. I could walk while I did other things like fetch Master Wayne his little slippers, or fetch Master Wayne a nice pudding for his dinner, or once he got older, I could fetch Master Wayne a big, big gun that hurts people very badly but never kills them. Now it's all different. And it's still my line. Now it's all different. I can't just walk. I have to do a whole list of things just to take one step. 1, lift right foot. 2, don't fall. 3, move right foot forward. 4, set it down. 5, breathe. 6, lift left foot. 7, don't fall. 8, move left foot forward. 9, set it down. 10, breathe. I knew people slowed down as they got older, but I didn't know slowing down meant this fragmentation of one glorious whole into small and excruciating parts.
All right. So Alfred teeters, lets out an agonized gasp, and falls to the ground, landing in a puddle of tequila and broken glass. That's Alfred in a puddle, ladies and gentlemen. Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, opens the door at the end of the hallway. He's 25 years old and naked and hot like a gym man. Next to him, a towel wrapped around his waist, is a much younger Alfred, also 25 years old, slimmer, not hot like Bruce, but hot like how it's kind of hot when a pale man with red lips dies of consumption. They glisten with evidence of lovemaking.
Oh no, old Alfred got out. Here, let's help him. Helping people is what people who are good and strong and don't need help do for people who do need help. People who need help aren't always good, but they often are good. But they are all weak. It's strong to help. I'm strong. Let's help old Alfred.
Yes, I love to help.
As the young Batman and young Alfred approach, old Alfred gets more and more agitated.
Off with her head!
That's
Bingo.
all he can say now. I guess it's sad.
Once again, we hear old Alfred in voiceover as he flounders on the floor.
Time speeds up. I can see her galloping away, and I am stuck on step 2. Don't fall. Don't fall.
Young Bruce Wayne bends over and picks up old Alfred. Just then, young Alfred slaps himself in the face hard.
Bruce, remember when we programmed my nubile young body to slap myself in the face when a message was coming into the Batcave?
Yes, of course I remember everything. Ever since I uploaded my aging consciousness into this young body that everyone thinks is hot, and your aging consciousness into that young body that only high school drama kids think is hot. And thank God I did drama in high school. Do I have to read my own?
No, I'll read it. Bruce slaps young Alfred on the ass.
I did it because Gotham needed me too. And by the way, otherwise I would have no interest in dangerous experiments that tamper with the laws of nature. I want to be clear that I am not God, I am Batman.
Great. Well, a message just came into the Batcave, Batman.
Words appear on young Alfred's arm. He rips off that piece of skin and holds it out to young Bruce Wayne, whose hands are full of old Alfred. Bruce looks back and forth between the old man in his arms and the glowing message written on his lover's skin. He makes a decision.
For Gotham.
Bruce Wayne drops old Alfred on the floor and grabs the message. Old Alfred lets out a strangled scream. Down the hallway, a door pops open. We see old Bruce Wayne stick his head out.
What's this noise and where's my egg sandwich?
Is that a stinky egg sandwich? Okay, everyone ignores old Bruce Wayne except old Alfred, whose eyes roll wildly in the direction of old Bruce Wayne's voice.
I do want to say, though, that somebody handed something to Batman and us both his arms were full.
Yeah,
sorry.
but this egg sandwich doesn't seem stinky.
Hey,
Well,
some
we don't know.
authors
The
like
egg
subtlety.
the egg sandwich might be stinky. We just need to see it in the writing. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, old Alfred.
Off with her head!
My God, young Alfred, it's an invitation to a charity ball to help pay for Arkham Asylum's new shark guards. The most dangerous inmates will entertain us with a game of Russian roulette. But Komish Gordo is worried that old shark guards are jealous of the new shark guards and have switched sides.
But young Bruce Wayne, if the shark guards switch sides, that could be dangerous.
Yes, it would be. And young Alfred, I want you to know, I wouldn't go to the ball if I weren't. Yes, it would be. And young Alfred, I want you to know, I wouldn't go to the ball if I weren't worried about everyone's safety. It's not for fun. I hate balls, with a few meaningful exceptions.
Young Bruce Wayne swats young Alfred on the balls.
Ow!
Having fun is weak, and I'm strong like Shark Guard. But I'm not a Shark Guard because inside me I'm good, like a gentle mama deer in the forest. Nuzzling.
Robby, could you take that line from the top?
Having fun is weak and I'm strong like a shark guard, but I'm not a shark guard because inside me I'm good like a gentle mama deer in the forest, muzzling her fawn in the dappled glades of spring.
You always did have a way with words.
I don't know what you mean, and I hate what you just said. Let's go to the ball.
Interior Arkham Asylum. Yay, the asylum is decked out for a ball. In the distance, bang, inmates play Russian roulette. There it is. Shark guards surround them to make sure they don't shoot anyone else. Around the guards, Gotham's glitterati rain cash upon the game and yell at the inmates with glistening, piggish lips. Bruce Wayne enters dressed in a tux.
I'm not having fun. I won't have fun. It isn't fun. I'm not having fun. I won't have fun. It isn't fun. I'm not having fun.
Suddenly, Bruce's eyes alight on Superman, who is constrained by a magical chain that wraps around his waist, and is anchored to a single point in the middle of the ball. Like an angry fly, he buzzes above the party in circles. Dancing couples dodge the rattling chain as it cuts through them.
Oh my! No, I'm not having
Robby,
fun.
Robby,
What?
You're a fine actor. You're a fine actor.
Yeah, you're.
Say this line. You're phoning it in, and it's not going to get you far. Okay. No, Robby. Imagine Bruce Wayne is seeing Superman tied up. Part of him wants that, and he's giving into that part. Okay, just say the line good. That's a picture.
Wait, that's just a picture of my girlfriend.
Hold on.
Okay, keep going.
Oh my, no, not. I'm having fun.
All right, I'm gonna do that line.
No, I feel it.
Oh my, no, I'm not having fun.
But I want to do it. I want to go.
Okay.
No, stop, Robby.
Okay. All the lights go out and a single spotlight appears at the top of the beautiful staircase that it's weird to have in an asylum, but oh well. At the top of the stairs is Selena Kyle. She is around 85 years old, but because women are beautiful at any age, she's still very fuckable.
Bruce. You show up now? We're already about halfway through.
Go ahead, Robby.
Oh, we're halfway through. Yeah, it's her.
Okay. This is a perfect spot to have a pause for a mid-script break. Let's check in how the script is going so far. Cricket, you're not checking a lot of the rules off the list yet. Okay, we had an egg sandwich that wasn't particularly stinky, and it didn't get. What do you feel here?
Ben, I just want to say I'm not worried. I don't want you to be worried. I don't want to be anyone watching at home to be worried. I do want Robby to be worried because let's just say the script checks all the boxes. Okay. Jenn, I want to say, I know you haven't had many lines yet, but there's cool stuff for you coming up. Hang in there. I love you. Love the fans at home. Really hoping people are seeing Alfred as a little bit more of a complex character than in Robby's script. Maybe seeing Batman's complex relationship with fun and Gotham and duty.
I like how horny and gay he is in this one. So thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime.
Mm-hmm.
All right, great. So Shark Farts says that they liked the shark guards.
Thank you.
Classic Stupid Tom says, Cricket, you're doing amazing.
Thank you.
Sage says, this is kind of horny.
Mm-hmm.
I like to think of it as kind of tingly.
The egg sandwich was, in fact, someone says the egg sandwich was disgusting, but it didn't say it was disgusting. So we're going to wait to see. But we need to move along. We need to get going back into Cricket's script. She's doing such a great job. Let's not slow it down. We've got about 9 minutes. Okay, here we go.
Robby, from your line, shit, it's her.
Catwoman. Yeah, it's her. Ha 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 ha.
No, Robby.
All right, Bruce Wayne pounds the table with his fist. It breaks in half. 2 shark guards appear at the ruckus, menacing him. He whips out a can of shark repellent and shows it to them. They are not threatened and move closer. Bruce pulls out a Sharpie and writes guards under shark on the can, so it now says shark guards repellent. The shark guards whimper and fall back. This is weird.
Bruce.
Do you get it?
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Bruce.
Selena.
Oh, sorry, mine. That's mine. Somehow, although neither of them has moved, they are now slow dancing cheek to cheek. Young Alfred glowers in the background.
It's wrong what you did.
You're gonna have to narrow that down for me.
Uploading the 2 of you into these young bods.
Gotham needed me too.
Explain it to me.
People need a symbol.
Go on.
That's it. People need a symbol.
What about the people whose bodies you use to make your symbol?
I feel bad about that.
Just because it feels bad doesn't mean it is bad. Wait, I'm sorry. I said that backwards. If something feels bad, it's probably bad.
Everything feels bad. Also, I'd like to point out that Cricket's line negated her actual line, the point line. So that's.
It doesn't say that she has to mean it. It just says she has to say it.
Robby, you shouldn't editorialize Cricket's
script.
Stay in
character.
Yeah,
you need it.
Cricket stayed in character for you. Cricket stayed in character for your script, Robby.
No, she didn't.
You should stay in character for hers. She did a really beautiful British accent for Alfred.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I feel.
Hey,
look,
we're burning
I don't
time.
need you to. I don't need these people.
Can I get a red card? Am I allowed to request a red card?
That seems
That's
completely
right. Yeah, okay.
unnecessary.
All
But,
Go ahead. Go ahead. I believe it's Jenn's line.
I used to be like you, except that I was nothing like you. I looked at a broken world and saw that every action requires a choice. No one guiding principle can tell you which choice to make ahead of time. It's just you, in the moment, looking at the evidence of your own beating heart. But you decided in advance. You said that one choice was enough for every single decision. You made the Batman choice. And I made the Catwoman choices. Jellicle choices. And I changed my name to Catwoman to emphasize that I contain a multitude. But you will always just be Batman, never Batsman.
God, she's such a chavvy slag.
You know I can understand you, young Alfred. All cats are British, remember?
We smash cut just for a second back to Wayne Manor. Old Bruce Wayne has crawled down the hallway towards old Alfred. As they lie on the floor, old Alfred takes a moldy egg salad, hell yes, egg salad sandwich in his gnarled hands and feeds bites off it to old Bruce Wayne, who gums it with his toothless jaws. Now, quick question, that's kind of like a bird chews it and then spits it into someone's mouth?
No, Alfred's taking little pieces of it and like making them little balls with his fingers and putting them in.
Smash cut back to the ball. Suddenly, through the soaring and beautifully made stained glass windows that the asylum has for some reason, a team of new shark guards swings in on repelling lines, breaking the windows and pouring glass fragments onto the terrified multitude below.
Oh no, something has gone horribly wrong at this charity event.
No, you idiot. That was part of the plan, to introduce the new shark guards with flair.
So you're telling me that so far nothing has gone horribly wrong at this charity event?
Oh, whoa. Take it back. I take back the dang.
Oof.
Drat. Drat.
What about that?
Bruce Wayne points to the old shark guards, each of whom has grabbed a rich citizen of Gotham and is holding their shark jaws open right near their throats.
Now that's what I call something going horribly wrong at a charity event.
All right, gotta give it to you. Gotta give it to you. He brought it back.
Fake out.
Young Alfred turns around to see if Bruce and Selina heard the cool thing he said, but they're gone. Then he turns around again and sees that they are each swinging in through the only two intact, priceless stained glass windows left in the asylum. They're in costume.
Cat.
Bat.
Catwoman.
Batman.
Catwoman. Remember?
Can we take that little exchange again,
shit.
Jen? I think
I got mixed up.
Just take it from the top of page 8.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
Okay, so make it snappy, make it jazzy.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
You start,
Bat.
Rob. Bat.
Catwoman.
Catwoman, remember? Batman.
Yes, I am Batman.
During this exchange, the two of them have been completely surrounded by old shark guards.
This situation isn't a problem for me at all.
Batman pulls his right earlobe. A ballistic missile shoots out of the top of his head and blows through the gilded, carved Baroque period dome that the asylum has.
Oops, wrong one.
Batman pulls his left earlobe. A harpoon shoots out the side of his head and flies in a perfect circle, going through the heads of all of the old shark guards surrounding them.
I want to be very clear that I didn't kill them. Their own bad decisions killed them. I don't kill.
This is exactly what I mean. You say you don't kill as a matter of principle, but you obviously do.
No, I just explained that I do not.
Catwoman puts her remarkably youthful head into her perfectly manicured hands. Then she looks up. She kicks Batman really hard in the chest. He flies backwards and crashes into a chocolate fountain.
We were going to have fondue, but I guess now we're having fondant.
You know what? That's so good. That's not even one of the rules, but you're getting that.
That's so good.
That's fucking crazy. You can't
That's
just add rules.
I guess you can, Robby.
Outstanding.
That's pretty good.
I'm going to pretend that you didn't say that and straight up ask you, why did you just kick me?
Because my choices are free and based on instinct.
Can I kick you back?
I'm 85 years old. So if you kick me, it will kill me. So now you need to decide. If you don't kick me, I'll go free. But if you get to stick to, but you get to stick to your principles. If you do kick me, knowing full well that I'll die from it, you'll have to admit that you're acting out of what you want in this moment and not some vow you made years ago.
Young Alfred, young Alfred.
There
Young
he is.
Alfred, Gotham.
Go ahead. Come on, man. We only got 2 minutes.
Young Alfred, Gotham needs me to kick this woman.
Is it what they need, Master Wayne? Or is it what you want?
There we go.
They need it.
Every citizen in the room calls out some version of "No, thank you, Batman," or "We don't actually need you to kill her," or "We're totally fine. Thank you for your help with the shark guards, though."
Fine. I need it.
Batman kicks Catwoman and then runs really fast so that by the time she lands, he's caught her in his arms. Catwoman lies there dying. Batman slowly rocks back and forth, his worldview shattered and his own flaws on full display for all of Gotham to see. Young Alfred whispers,
"I'll always love you."
And then melts down and becomes part of the very elaborate ancient Roman mosaic that tiles the floor of the Arkham Asylum. Back at Wayne Manor, old Bruce Wayne and old Alfred have died, entwined in each other's arms and covered in egg and pearls. The end.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you. That's
Way to go, Cricket.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. That was incredible. All right, now it's Cricket's questions time. Cricket's questions. Let's go to the chat. I think Cricket got that extra point, as you saw, for that fondant line. Was pretty cool, and I believe that she checked off all of the rules.
I think so.
I think she did.
I told you not to be worried.
Let's see what the chat has to say. DJ NDO says, where is Robin? What about the other superheroes that didn't invite Batman and Catwoman? Is it true that Catwoman gave Batman... Well, I don't have to read the rest of this.
Robin is skiing in Tahoe. I'm glad that you asked. And the other superheroes that didn't invite Batman and Catwoman, I'm not sure. I mean, we're all not getting invited to almost everything at every moment.
Well,
the percentage of things that we get invited to in our lifetimes is so small that you can't even measure it. So I wanted to channel some of that into the script.
Okay, great. So let's see. And someone says that Lunar Pangolin says, I feel like Cricket had the superior fic. Oh, Cat Socks wants to know, this will be the last one, how did Alfred get skin messages power?
Oh, it was just something that when Bruce Wayne was uploading the consciousnesses into their young bodies, he put these really painful skin grafts under young Alfred's skin so that when he needed to get messages, he wouldn't have to carry something. Because it's canon that young Alfred hates carrying things, which is why there's a contrast between him and old Alfred, who loves carrying things. Okay. Again, that's canon. Makes sense.
Okay, so thank you, Cricket. That was fantastic. It's a very exciting part of the show where chat, you get to decide now which one you liked better. So we're putting up the URL, but you're going to go to tinyurl.com/fanficsd. That's tinyurl.com/fanficsd. That's tinyurl. What's that?
Can I vote, or is that not cool?
You can vote. No one, it's a free country. tinyurl.com/fanficsd. Go there right now. We're going to keep the polls open. And meanwhile, while the polls are open, we're going to do, as quickly as we can, the costume contest. Now, we asked people to send in homemade costumes of homemade Batman costumes they did in their home and send us pictures of them. We're gonna show a slideshow of those now, and then we're going to have our special guest, Jenn Wasner, vote on which costume was the best. So let's see those right now. Bathroom and Robin.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
Wow. That's unsettling.
It is really good.
It is quite good.
Fantastic.
Love that one.
It's a nightmare.
All right, next.
Nice, Benjamin. Way to go. Oh, okay. Yeah. Very
Catwoman. Can't argue with that.
Classic.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what's happening here, but
it's a garbage bag. And
okay.
I think this one's got a lot of heart.
It's a good effort. It's a great effort.
He put himself right by the lamp, the ceiling lamp, for the horns of Batman. So
no, I think the door open and
your environment, I think, is important.
The background of this picture is really beautiful, honestly.
Yeah.
All right,
it's
next.
a contrast with Batman's dark.
Next. All right. Ooh, Scarecrow.
Oh, God. Wow. Emily and Joe. Nice job. That's terrifying.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if you can see it, but the ammunition, that's tampons.
So,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And that it depends on the hand.
And the mask is truly scary, which I think is pretty cool.
And Scarecrow in the movies has a really fuckable mouth.
And also, my script was like a story for Batman, and Crick's was like porn.
All right, next. Mr. Freeze.
Wow, that's outstanding.
Do we get extra points when someone dresses up as a character from our Batman script? Because
because everyone has the same characters.
No, because I had Mr. Freeze in mind.
No,
all right,
you
next,
know what? Robbie
next
had Mr.
picture.
Freeze. If he needs that, he should have that point.
Well, I think I should.
All right, Robbie gets a point. Okay, Mad Hatter, pretty good, pretty clever.
Big hat, for sure. Very
Love
cool.
that. Got a little Devo hat in there. Okay, next.
Whoa.
All right, this person kind of went wild in Photoshop. Pretty cool.
Wow.
Love it. New Joker. Oh, and they also put their Twitter @ which is which I didn't even do. So
do I get points for that?
They're promoting themselves better than.
You gotta respect the hustle on that one, yeah, for sure.
Right, they're soaking up all the followers. What are we getting? This sucks.
Brynja.
Right. Batman. Okay, that's pretty good, honestly. Pretty good. I also like the background of that photo. It's very sad. All right, next. Oh.
Oh wow.
Clever. It's kind of a sideshow to kind of show how it was done.
Yeah.
Kind of magic. All right, next. All right. Okay, someone's kind of reformatted a CPAP machine to be kind of like Bane's mask. So, you know, when they're like, what happens if I pulled this mask off? And he goes, it would be very painful.
Do you want me to do my Bane impression?
No.
Nope.
Cricket doesn't get any points for that.
Nope. All right, next. All right, Mr. Freeze.
So I get 2 points for 2 Mr. Freezes in the fan.
Yep, Robbie gets another point.
I destroyed it when you came back.
I think the points are rolling in.
Yeah.
I think that this is going to be a wash.
All right.
My script, Batman.
All right, next.
I used to live in a prison. I was in a prison for most of my life.
It's midnight now. We've got to move along. So, Jen, who's the winner?
It's a really tough call. They were all really incredible costumes with one notable exception that I won't mention. But I gotta say, man, that Robin in the bathroom was really unsettling, and I was somewhat aroused as well. So I feel like I have to go with that. That's
also known as Bathroom and Robin. Way to go, Benjamin.
Bathroom and Robin really did it for me. So.
You win our respect, and can we get some? What emote should we get in the chat in honor of Benjamin? Just some claps. Let's get some claps in the chat. Okay, fantastic. Now the polls are still open, guys. Go to these polls, tinyurl.com/fanficsd. Vote for your favorite script. If you didn't see the scripts at all, just vote for who you like better, Cricket or Robbie. So. Okay, now I'd just like to say, Jen, it was so awesome having you, and it was so wonderful. And are you ready, Jen, for the surprise Batman quiz?
Oh no, I'm not ready at all for the surprise Batman quiz.
So here's how it works. If you get 2 out of 3 right, you're welcome back on the show.
Okay, I forget everything that I see.
If you don't. Okay. You are banished from the show forever. You can never return.
No, you didn't tell me there's gonna be a quiz, Ben.
It's because it's a surprise quiz.
It's a surprise quiz.
All right, well, I'll do my best.
Here we go.
It's a great honor.
No, it's gonna be intuitive. All right, bring it up. Who's this?
That is Scrunch.
Wrong. That is Man-Bat.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I've checked out.
All right. Next. Who's this?
That is Pectoral guy.
No, it's Catman.
It's Catman. Okay, I should have known. I see where this is going. All right.
Okay, next. Who's this?
That's just like Wolverine who's dressed up as Batman. I feel like
that is somewhat true. That's a
good guess.
This is Dark Claw.
Claw.
This is the Wolverine Batman mashup from when Marvel and DC had a comic series where they battled each other.
I stand by my responses. I feel like those were good answers.
Those were, hey, you know what? Those were fantastic answers, but unfortunately you got 0 out of 3 correct. So you are hereforth banished from the show starting literally now. So if you could please cover up your camera with your finger, that would be great. Or something.
Okay.
Cover up your camera because you're actually not allowed on the show anymore because you actually just failed to quit.
Okay, well, sorry, and it's been fun, so, okay.
All right.
Apologies, not accepted.
Do better next time.
It's weird because
the least man bat should have been pretty obvious. So
good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck to you.
Jen.
You can still hear me, but you can't see me. But I won't say anything.
It's kind of weird because I was just like saying you're banished from the show and you're still talking. So
yeah, that's pretty weird.
Okay, let's just try to forget about Jen and that Jen ever happened. So moving on. Oh, it's time to check out the results. This is the most fun part of the show for me.
Wow. I bet because I know how this is going to play out because
we had
people enjoy pornography more than they enjoy the truth.
Oh my god.
I'm getting punished for giving people something they enjoy.
That to me is a future imperfect.
Shut the fuck up, you guys. Okay, so I don't know how to make this exciting, but the winner of tonight's show is Krabby Kit. It's Cricket.
God damn it.
We had, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this? You can't see it. It's impossible. There it is. That's the pie chart. The red is Cricket and the blue is Robby.
Thank you.
We had 392 responses. So, bless.
Thank you all so much.
Well, I'd like to point out that
I've been watching all of the Batmans, and I've been thinking about Batman a lot. And as I've been thinking about Batman, I've been thinking about all of you. So
that's really awesome.
Congrats.
I'd also like to point out that I voted for myself 5 times in the doc on the survey. So
why would you admit that?
I didn't.
Because I lost. I don't. What do I have to lose? Can't take away any of my points. I don't give a shit.
Okay. All right. Listen. It's the end of the show. Cricket is the winner. We all give Cricket our love, and I also want to just say, next week, next Monday at the same time, we're doing Frasier. Frasier is our theme next week. So if you want to make a homemade costume and send it in to us, send it to fanficshowdown@gmail.com. Send your homemade Frasier costumes to fanficshowdown@gmail.com. We will have a costume contest. It won't be Jen. Jen will not be our guest because Jen.
I could do it.
Because she's been banished forever. She can never come back. So anyway, leaving on this note, congratulations, Cricket. Robby, we'll see you next week. Cricket, we'll see you next week with your Frasier scripts. Robby, that's going to be your chance to really save face and show us all that you are the fanfic champion.
Well, yeah.
But until that point, it is currently Cricket. And again, as my second best friend, I'm just so proud of you, Cricket. And I love you, but I want to say we are all worthy of love. Okay?
Thank you, Ben.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well,
Robby?
Some of us should go to hell for writing pornography.
I was going to tell you that it was an honor even just to be on the same show as you. And I still am because I do feel that way even though you were just me.
Perfect. Couldn't end it a better way. We'll see you guys next week for Frasier.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Cricket.
Bye.
Thanks, Jen.
Thank you.
Hi. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Eric, behind the scenes.